Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Arise, where last episode on following the cat we found ourselves entering the Gilanne Wood, losing sight of our target as we began fighting through the monsters on the path suspended among the trees before stepping into a clearing, with Law unexpectedly triggering a giant plant, the Zacalania, to attack. Having just dispatched the creature and rested a camp, we now continue on to find our feline lure. Do I spend time with Shion or Law? Did I spend time with Law yet before? I don't even know.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4...
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get.
You are now closer to Law, though I cannot not say that kind of spiraling into doubt and then into the positivity is actually incredibly irritating personality traits.
Night.
It really is.
I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Yes, pretty refreshed, I'm sure. Right, let's head onwards.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
We might get to stroke the cat. Why would that be a wasted trip?
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave.
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
What?
Here's the healing art.
Wasn't expecting it to like fly over the thing. We're barely doing any damage, in fact.
This armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest!
You missed.
Armor won't save you.
Take this! You're finished!
I'm on a roll now.
Will this help? Air thrust! Healing circle!
Hey, now see if you don't get in trouble again.
Tiger blade!
Take this!
You're
finished!
Dance in the wind!
I want to get a combo by, that's for sure.
Get you all out of the way!
Oh, not good.
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
Flaming meteor!
I'll bring bring you back from death's abyss.
Dance in the wind!
She just super poked Law.
Piercing roar!
Ignite!
Damn it!
Not done yet!
You're finished!
Lightning orb!
Glacial spear!
When is it evil?
Here! Let's eat now!
This'll come in handy.
There! Time to shine!
Here I come!
Back into the fray.
I'm just getting started!
It looks like she can absorb attacks or something.
I'm not done!
Talon Storm!
Win!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Talon Storm! In here! Discharge!
Tempest.
Away!
Into the shadows.
I can't seem to break her.
Armor won't save you! Watch this!
Swallow blade!
I'll be saving this one.
No escape!
Eat this!
Be still!
Gale Force.
Hurricane!
Not again.
The enemy is going all out. Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Piercing roar!
Searing flame. Rebound. Lightning.
Round and pound!
Raging storm.
Like,
Spear!
Pierce evil.
meanwhile, Rinwell's learning like a billion abilities.
Healing storm.
I never miss!
Swallow
Time to
flight.
shine!
You're mine!
Will this help?
Burn!
Lightning.
Strike.
Condemned.
Try this!
Thunderblade.
Infernal turret!
Flaming meteor!
Searing tempest.
Talon hurricane! Eagle fire!
I'm just getting started!
I've barely taken her HP down.
Supernova. I'll be here's a healing
Flaming meteor!
First aid.
Here I come!
I'm on it! You're coming!
Radiant storm. More where that came from.
Here I come!
Tectonic punch!
Quiver!
Hear my
Try
call.
harder!
That
My
freaking does
turn!
it!
Thunder
Swallow
field.
blade!
Photon dance in the wind.
Tiger blade!
In here.
I can carve through armor!
Let's get you all
You're
tucked away.
mine!
Hurricane!
Try this!
Rip and
Here.
tear!
Shining.
That's the best moment I can get damage is when we break that.
Bananas. Let's
I'm
go.
on a roll now!
In here.
Water!
Hear my call.
I feel like my retreating is not doing too bad an idea because they just end up fighting people nearby.
Water! Hear my call!
I'm ready.
Hello.
Healing here.
There you go!
Barely taking down nearly half of the HP.
Let's go.
Igneous! Discharge!
Take this! First strike!
Thunder field. Here's
She hasn't used a spell that I can counter.
lightning, raging cascade.
Tectonic punch!
Searing
Sleep now.
Take this!
Get out here.
Discharge!
Flame of fury.
The failure is noticing that my kit is mostly built to knock someone into the sky.
Get on in there with the
Here I
others.
come!
I can carve through armor!
Hear my call!
Dragon shell!
Infernal turret!
Glacial spear!
So if I can't knock them into the sky,
Tiger blade!
fine. As long as I'm away from her when she's over limiting,
Far enough!
as long as I'm sucking up the aggro, everyone else just gets to fight her.
Here I come! Burn!
I missed.
Piercing roar!
Do it!
Ready and rare!
Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait, Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Dahnans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Migal here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Dahnan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Dahnans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Dahnans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Migal, when were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Dahnan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, Then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Dahnans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elde Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Dahnan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Nice to see you again, Kisara. Migal, so you've been working with Migal all along. You know each other then? Yeah, you could say she and I go way back, though I haven't seen her since we founded the Gold Dust Cats, which is a fabulous name. Just seems like you gotta have a random name generator though. So what are you doing in your little gang anyway? Exactly what Migal told you. We're trying to uncover the truth of the conspiracy plaguing Menancia and save those caught up in it. It's funny how life turns out, huh? We used to compete for Migal's attention, only for you to get picked to join him in the guard. I used to really envy you for that. But how the tables have turned. Now you're at odds with him, and I'm the one who gets to help him out. Everyone has to grow up sometime, Migal. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean having to turn your back on who you used to be. You've changed, Kisara. I heard about Migal's plan to assassinate Lord Dohalim, how he ran when it failed. I searched for him to get answers, but he never showed his face to me. You'd figure if he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have run away. But he did, and it's because he's a coward. A coward who betrayed me and Menancia both. After all, you expect me to just believe it's all some conspiracy and let bygones be bygones? Kisara, settle down. I understand how confused you must be, how doubtful of your brother. But we're doing all this precisely to keep that dream alive. Please, trust us on this. You see what sort of shape Migal's in? He won't say it, but time's running out for him. Can't you put your differences aside and talk to him as siblings again like you used to, just this once? You're right. Maybe I should. I'm sorry, I've really took your ears off, haven't I? Must be a lot to take in all at once. You're all going to rest here for today, if you like.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that. Migal. Can we excise his arm? Would that at all help? I was just working as a chef, but something seemed off about the ingredients I was using. All I did was ask around about it, and that same night I got attacked by Zoogles. You too, huh? I was working in the palace and spotted a suspicious figure in the pantry. I tried to call out to them, then someone hit me from behind. It was a serious brush with death. Neither of us would be alive if Migal hadn't saved us, huh? This is actually really good because of the fact that when we were going through the town and speaking to the guards, you could see some form of obvious divide within certain people. But there's like, things are still not quite right. And of course the suspicion was, But now we've literally figured out what the divide is. It's those in on it and not. Sorry to keep imposing on you, Legil. As far as the rest of society is concerned, you're an insurgent. Setbacks are inevitable. Are you worried about Kisara? Don't worry. I'm sure she'll understand someday. Yeah, you're right. You are right. Meow. Good cat. I'm stealing your pork, though. You just have to do without for now. Oh, I see I'm not allowed to rest. Free up some of these beds, will ya? Oh, can actually go out and explore more. Get a treat for doing so too. Oh, the cats! Yeah, that's a good boy. I'm not just playing, this is training, honest. Well-trained kitty cats. Would you like to stay the night? Probably.
Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Gilanne.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
Craving something you've never had the chance to really feel? Makes sense.
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Meow.
Guess we're waiting on word from Migal for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Migal's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
Yeah.
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Migal's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Migal is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Dahnans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Migal's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seem kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
Cats and owls as well.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Migal's cat are both animals native to Dahna, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
Not sure that's quite how you're going to change his mind there, Hootle. This thing doesn't like me. Attack it! That will endear it to me. That probably would endear it to Becca, I'm going to say. Right, off we go then. I don't know where we're going, but we're heading out because we're too stir crazy. Our farm's ready again. So we can always bring up stuff like that. Return to visit is what we're supposed to do.
The animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Yeah. Ranch, ranch, they grow up fast. Many, many animals, chicken to be gained. Only the chickens or you be okay. Chickens. Make them fat. Fat chickens. The others are still growing up a little bit. Of course, in our forging, we didn't get any new materials. So onwards we go, really. And I guess we may as well fast travel out. More than anything. Yes, there is a quest on the Trust Leader Highway. However, it's danger. Danger. It makes you wonder if any quests have appeared in previous places at this point, but it looks fine. So let's go back to visit. How glad I am to see you. Why, what's up? I have something to give Kisara. She's a little hard to reach, so if you wouldn't mind, oh, right, because you'd have to approach the palace to see her. Sure, we'll see it gets through somehow. Thanks, I really appreciate it. As for the big plan, just wait for Zale. She'll deliver a message when it's time.
Right.
Got it. We'll make sure to prepare in the meantime. Sorry to keep adding to your plate. An old bracelet filled with a lot of memories and cherished by its owner for many, many years.
You finally made it.
Wasn't that long to go. Make it sound like it took ages. Upwards we go then. I was wondering if people had new dialogue or not, but we spoke to most of the people in this town to try and figure out what was up with them. So we're heading straight to the palace. Hey, Kisara.